Okay, well we're gonna do our first attempt here at a repair. There's the 4-ton jack that is 7.5 inches tall, something to that effect. And then I'm gonna put, this is for an actual car jack. This is 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches tall to the top of these. So worst case scenario, these don't sink into anything, and it's 2 inches tall. So this is going to go on here to help spread the load, because what's going to end up happening here is basically over here I've got the 4x4 I want to use. So on the bottom it's on the concrete you've seen earlier, and at the top I don't quite clear that. So that's, let's call it 1 inch too long. So it's 1 inch too long, plus the 2 inch, this 2 inch unit. So that's, what is that? Call it 3-ish inches. And then 7.5 or 8.5. That's 11.5, 12 inches. And then you got to think about the actual thickness of this 4x4, which is 3.5. So we're talking like, with the jack completely, with this jack completely down, we need like 13, 14 inches cut off the 4x4. So I'm just gonna cut off, like, I'm gonna mark 15 inches and call it good, because I'm pretty sure this jack goes up min height 7.5, max 14.5. So if I take 15 inches off or something to that effect, I think we're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna get the chainsaw, zip 15 inches off this 4x4, and we'll continue. Okay, so there's the post, there's the jack, there's the spacer, and then there's that piece. Yeah, so let's see. I got the jack set to extend, which is lucky, because that's what I want it to do. This is gonna be fun. Okay, we need to go that far. I gotta go get that. I'll be right back. Okay, well, there it is. That post up to the jack, up to there, to there, to there, and it is moving that corner up. I'll tell you what, because when I was just doing a little bit of work with the jack handle there, I could feel this wall moving past my my ladder, and it was a little creepy, a bit of a feeling there. So I'm going to put another one over there somewhere. Not 100% sure exactly where. I think perhaps under there. I'm not sure. It might have to be on this side, because I have a cinder block. As you know, the saga of the ridiculous situation over here. I may have to go all the way back to there, actually, because that might be where the cinder block is. I'm surely not going to jack this corner up on a cinder block I'm just laying down there. So we'll figure something out. I might do a couple, 3 cinder blocks. I don't know. But that is now probably doing a pretty good amount of holding this stupid corner up. Because, I mean, that isn't doing a very good job. So continue here, and I'll maybe get some wide angle shots so that you're not kind of right up in the mess. All right, I got the second jack. These are the little 4-tons, or 26 bucks or something at Horrible Freight. I love that place. Here's the other piece of wood, another 15-ish inch cut, and then I don't have another auto jack base. So what these are, when I buy garden rakes, I cut them down. I cut that much off the bottom and make a nice little hoeing rake. A hoeing hoe, garden hoe, and a hoeing hoe. Rake makes no sense. This is a garden hoe blade that I cut the base off of, that much of it. It leaves you with about that much blade, and you actually don't use it this way, you use it this way. So I got 2 of those stacked up. I'm gonna try to use those to disperse this force so that this doesn't just blow a hole through there. Not that I think it would go very far, but I have them, so why not? Maybe I'm going to use one. I'm probably going to try to pound it in a little bit with the hammer, to a soft blow type hammer, just to kind of set the edges so it doesn't have free reign to slide. And then I'm going to pan you to the right here. We are going to go to where that one is. I found a big steel plate to put down there in the dirt, unfortunately. We're going to go right there. And I'm not going to try to lift on that. Maybe I will. I don't know exactly. I'm going to try to kind of alternate between that one and that one. This I screwed into the ceiling, and it was very, very tight. So I'm going to go down the floor now. Low power mode. Yeah. Look at this. I'll get you down there. Look at this. Barely touches the things that used to be really tight too. I had to use a hammer and drift this in to this spot. It wouldn't even go there. Well, now it's basically useless. So this roof has gone up. So this is working. It's scary. Scares me. That's not exactly perfectly straight. This comes in this way, and then that goes that way. So yay, but it's working. But the other one there is going to be kind of belt and suspenders. So I'll get that done. When I get that all the way up there, maybe I'll check back in with you guys. If I never post this video, well, something bad happened to me and I didn't post it. So if you see this video, I must be fine. All right, just an update here. I've got 2 extra 2x4s piled in underneath those at this point. So the jacks are working good. I ended up having to put them on the same side because not knowing this, when I jack one up, the other one loosens, go figure, as I lift this side. So I ended up putting them right next to each other, and I'm just kind of raising them both at the same time, but not quite at the same amount. The one on the right, I lift a little bit less than the one on the left each time, because the left one is further out and it has more travel. So they're going up at the same time. The jacks, I would say it's 2 2x4s plus almost an inch on the right one, and then almost 1.5 inches or 2 inches on the left one. The beam itself does not appear level to me anymore. It appears to skew this direction higher up here, but I have a level. Actually, I used that level to mix some water solution in the last video I did. So I'll grab my little 2.5 foot level and see how level that is, because this floor is dirt and who knows what's what. The only thing I think is actually level is probably the concrete pad down here, just because of gravity. So it was a little freaky jacking this up, but I figured it out. So almost done. Almost done. I'm gonna go start measuring to see what I need to do to the 4x6, and we'll go from there. So a little bit more to come here, and then I'll wrap this one up. All right, so that is where we're at with level, meaning we still have a ways to go. But I'm just gonna leave that level up there while I work these 2 jacks until, and I can basically, you're kind of seeing what I can see right here. I'm just gonna go until this is pretty level, because I want to go further, but honestly it looks bad from inside because it's just not level in the shed. It looks like it's already too far, but this is telling me it's not far enough, because when I lift this side, I get better. See, where's better? I gotta go further. I better move this a little bit or I'll get it pinned and crush it. So I don't know. Looks like another, not too far, about there, which is not far. See, watch. Not far. So almost there. It's creaking. It's creeping me out in here. So look at that roof line. Boy, is that better. Something loud just popped when I was working on it. I think a steel cable gave, one of the ones that they had used to kind of wrap the roof to this beam setup here, these cross beams, that kind of popped. But the roof is looking much straighter right there. I mean, wow, that's just so much better. We must be up 4 inches or so. I probably should measure the drop better. I put this post up here to kind of see what things looked like, but I don't have any way to like survey. So I'm good with this. I got to go up higher, probably another ½ inch higher, measure really accurately, and then cut the 4x6 and get it in there. And then this is gonna be done and basically sitting on the 4x6 now. The post is going to be under that big beam that's coming over from here. That's coming this direction, that big monster beam. So hopefully that beam lasts. It's got a pretty good crack in it, but who knows? Well, we're gonna get that finished and put in there, and then we'll just call this done. Okay, the post is in. It's not straight up and down completely. It's a little bit over here at the base, and it's a little bit up that way on the top. And the reason for that is I'm trying to strike a balance between being under this beam, which didn't used to be like a load-bearing beam per se. It is, but this wall was kind of what we were attached to with the corner beam, and being on the pad, because when I had it perfectly straight up and down, I was off this concrete, and there's no reason for that. This is a 110-year-old shed, and things don't have to be completely vertical. That 4x6 is plenty. If I'd have got a 6x6, maybe. But it's pounded in there pretty good, and I gotta let this jack down now, and I'm a little scared to get under it, so as far as things falling. So but I figured in the interest of science, we'll do it together. So I'm just gonna turn the little yellow knob, and we're gonna see. This has still got quite a bit of weight on it. So let's all just listen to this gloriousness. And I have an escape route. Here we go. Oh, you hear that? That was the building settling on the post. This jack is no longer doing nothing. Hey. All right, we're on the post. That should hold. Ah, boy. All right, one done. I've got 5 on each side and 2 in each center. Oh boy. All right, well, thanks for watching shed repair number 3. I don't remember, I probably brought you out and showed you the roof line, so I'll skip that. But this is looking much better in here. So we're gonna this is the wall we're going down. We're going down and fix this wall, probably by taking out a large amount of this. So, all right, thanks for watching.